Mariah Moon here at Mariah Moon Life Artistry, and I am celebrating Earth Day. It's an exciting week because this week I got to actually get outside barefoot, which is always my favorite part of spring. And I'm just going to do a little meditative painting, and I want to take you along for the process. So here I am with my little setup. It's a little watercolors, a journal with fairly thick paper, so it should work, and some pens and just stuff. And this is my family special tree. We call it Spirit Tree, and I will just pan up. You know, it's got our prayer flags, and it's got our lovely wind chimes in it. Oh, there's one right behind my head. So it makes beautiful sound, and just when we moved in this property, everyone in my family gravitated towards it. So we call it Spirit Tree, and we all love it. And so we like to sit out here and drum. We like to sit out here and meditate, and we like to sit out here, and I'm adding painting to that. So come along and join me if you're in the mood for a little art, a little meditation, and a little connection to Pachamama, Mother Earth. All right, so my supplies include just a journal. Any paper would do, watercolor paper. It's fairly thick paper. I'm just gonna find where I want to be in my journal. We'll just start right here. I don't mind being out of order in my journals. So I have just some permanent markers and some sort of rather inky pens. So these are just ideas to play with. And I've got just some more permanent pens. And these are Posca markers, and these are acrylic markers, and they are awesome and they're fun. And if you like to paint on rocks, these are also great for that. But really all you need is a pencil or a pen, a marker, maybe some watercolor, maybe some food coloring if that's what you have in your cabinet. Make it work for you. But we would start with some pens, and I just have a few different paintbrushes, and I'm not planning on doing any fine details or anything, so that is basically supplies. And I have some water, and if you can, join me outside somewhere, or maybe just next to a window where you can see outdoors at least if you can't get outside, and just take time to sit. Let the eyes close, the shoulders relax, and turn those palms down onto your knees, sitting comfortably. Deepening the inhales, deepening the exhales. Just begin to notice how your skin feels. Perhaps there's a breeze. Notice the temperature of the air. Or maybe you're sitting in the sunlight. Just noticing. Begin to notice the sounds around you. Begin to notice the sounds that are furthest away. Still breathing nice and deep. And begin to notice the noises that are closer to you. If you're indoors, perhaps simply imagining what it would be like to sit outside, and what experience you would have. Just begin to notice what you smell. Perhaps it's just a sensation of fresh, clean air drawing into the nostrils and into your lungs. And begin to notice whatever it is you're sitting upon. Noticing that Earth is gently pulling you to her through gravity, this ever-present connection. begin to imagine that everywhere your body is touching the earth, with the support below you, begins to sprout small roots. They begin to grow and grow and move deeper into the core of the earth. Allow yourself to feel connected and supported, grounded, connected to this earth that provides everything we need. This planet that provides our food, our shelter, our clothing, the materials to make every single thing we use and experience on this planet. She is the mother of us all. Perhaps you're able to stick your fingers or your toes into some dirt, some grass, some dry leaves. Allow your eyes to open. Just let your gaze be really soft. Just gently looking out into nature. Just noticing. And as you're ready, you're going to grab one of your inky pens. I have a green one and a black one, and we're going to move into our journal or our page, whatever it may be for you. And we're just going to start with some words. So Pachamama, Mother Earth, and gratitude. Just think about what shows up for you when you think about this incredible planet we live on. The incredible landscapes, the incredible biomes, the incredible animals that inhabit this planet. It's just amazing. And just start free writing whatever comes to mind. Love, gratitude. I heart dirt. I love the smell of fresh dirt. And springtime, and fall time, and summertime. And there's that crisp air of winter that I also enjoy. Flowing rivers, support, nourishment. So much nourishment. You can doodle a few leaves here and there. Doesn't matter what it looks like, it's just your journal page. I'm gonna switch to my black pen. And there's a song I love. It's so simple. I'm not sure if it's a song or a chant, what you'd actually call it. Just simple: earth, my body. Water, my blood. Air, my breath. And fire, my spirit. Just take a moment to feel that, to feel this physical, dense weight of our actual planet, of Mother Earth, of the soil, the rocks, the mountains. And perhaps bring a hand to your heart and notice that solidness of your body, that earthiness of your body. You can imagine those flowing creeks and rivers out to the sea, moving across and through Mother Earth, this water, our blood, Taking a nice deep inhale. Our breath, the air. And that untamable spirit, that untamable fire of us all. Fire our spirit. Now we're just going to throw a big circle in the center of your page. And so you're going to let go of being attached to anything you wrote, or if you wrote it really fancy, that's awesome, but we're probably going to go over it. So we're just kind of layering here. So we have a circle here just to represent the earth. And if you're really creative and you want to actually draw the planet, you're welcome to. I'm just going to do a little squiggle mark here. Kind of what I think it all looks like with North America. And then maybe just some little representations of the planet. Water, the plant life. I'm a big fan of plant medicine, so the plants hold significant meaning to me, and especially in spring here in Alaska, coinciding with Earth Day. It's really that time of renewal. And when the plants come back, I can begin to harvest medicinal plants. And so I'm going to just start to grab a little bit of just plain water. So hopefully your inky pen will participate. I'm gonna grab some water and start pulling it across the page. So you can do just little bits here and there. You're just gonna use a little bit of that ink that's already there on the page, without any additional color. Just kind of move with it. The whole page doesn't have to be wet, or maybe the whole page is wet. It's your journal. Just start to kind of move whichever way you're called to move without thinking about it too much. Some of my words are disappearing, which is fantastic. Perfectly fine. And I'm just going to let them be that way. Too much ink, just want to fill in a little bit there. All right. And then I'm just going to grab a little bit of color. So I'm going for obvious choices here. The blue and the greens. So I'm going to grab us a little bit of blue. And when you use watercolors, if you're not familiar, you want to take some color from your pan and then move it over onto something else where you can mix it with a lot of water, so you get a nice fluid consistency. I'm just going to throw a little blue in there, just as I need to. Where I am from, spring is also very exciting because it means the lakes and the rivers are going to open up again, which means swimming outdoors, and I love that. I'm so grateful for the clean and amazing water that I am surrounded by in the state that I live in. So this is sort of just our little thank you card to Mother Earth, and just connecting with the awareness of gratitude. Because truly everything comes from Earth that we use. Even our cell phones started as materials from Mother Earth. She is connected to everything. Now I'm just going to throw some green in there. I'm not being literal about anything. And the paints I'm using are Pelikan paints. And what's really fun is if you wanted to use this as a straight paint, they're really nice and opaque. And kind of use them almost like acrylics in that really kind of thick, bold way. Back right here. time to notice what comes up for you. And just notice if your thoughts are sort of wandering, or if they can be present with gratitude. Giving that warmth of the sun into my painting that I mentioned. And so often we think of the sun as a part of Earth, although it's not actually Earth, but we're reliant upon it. And the Earth thrives because of its symbiotic relationship with the sun. There's an important part of being an Earth being, or being the Earth itself. It's the sun, all its nourishment. And so here's where I am just going to let it dry. And then once it's dry, maybe I will go over with acrylic, or maybe the acrylic pens, or some symbols with my permanent little markers. And my permanent markers have like thin little tips. I'm a bit of a arts and crafts hoarder, so I kind of have a little bit of everything, but you don't need to have a lot. Some colored pencils or anything over this once it's dry. Throw down some symbols that help you feel connected to Earth, to spring, to regrowth, to renewal, to reusable. And just maybe take a little time today to think about what it is you do in your life to help support this planet that we constantly take from. There's a lot of taking from our planet, but I know from watching all the other animals on this planet, there's give and there's take. And as human beings, it's sort of our responsibility to focus on what we can give back and how we can manage our taking and using of resources. And just let it be a good feeling today about what you can contribute to the support of Mother Earth. And have a wonderful, wonderful Earth Day. Oh, and if you can, get out barefoot because it feels amazing.